Well, cobia fishing has certainly grown in popularity over the last few years, and to increase your chances of catching one in the Chesapeake Bay, well, you've got to head south. But for those willing to make the trip and land one of these big, powerful fish, it is definitely worth the effort. We're in Cape Charles, Virginia with Gary Marine and Doug Greiner on a sweltering summer morning, hoping to beat the heat with a boat limit of 3 cobia before the sun runs us off the bay.
We know they're here, it's just a matter of weeding through the sharks and the rays to have a cobia find what we're putting down.
Unfortunately, to catch cobia, what they'll be putting down is not always pleasant.
We've got lots of stinky chum and lots of menhaden and hopefully some cooperative fish.
But as anyone who has caught a cobia can tell you, it's almost worth bathing yourself in the bait to boat one.
They just fight hard. They're a lot of fun. They pull hard. I like big fish. Small fish are fun, but big fish are more fun. So they hit hard when they pick up the bait. They just go on screaming runs, and the big ones just dig to the bottom and give you all they got. And they taste delicious. They're probably one of the best tasting fish, in my opinion, in the bay.
Well, the rod had a little interest from something, so it's always good to be a little ready.
The first catch turns out to be one of those pesky sharks. It's just too hard for them to resist fresh bunker on the bottom.
I don't know. He didn't go on a real screaming run.
Doug also has a bite, but the hook doesn't set. However, this one didn't hit like a cobia usually hits.
If they're biting the way that they're supposed to bite, really aggressively, then they'll just tear off line. I mean, they hit it like a freight train.
Gary and Doug continue getting bites, but nothing seems committed to really taking the bait.
Just not cooperating today. I think it's because of the camera. Most certainly because of the camera.
Sharks, however, are starting to cooperate.
It be a shark. What we want to hear.
And finally, we get a screamer.
I think we got the quarry that we came here for. There he goes. I think it's a keeper.
Head in.
But this one is not quite ready for the net.
Coming to you, Doug. Here we go.
Oh, I got out.
Oh, maybe. He's not ready yet.
He's not ready. He's done. Hey, there we go. We're not going to get style points, but we got him.
Yeah, bud.
He'll be close. I think he'll keep. Oh yeah, he's 43.
Okay. Dinner.
To sweeten the catch, this cobia has a couple of tags from a combined research project between North Carolina and Virginia. And to top it off, the fish comes with a reward.
You actually got paid to catch that.
Ah, finally.
Finally.
All right.
You finally are a professional fisherman.
Hey.
That makes you a professional.
A tagged keeper cobia certainly makes the morning of weeding through the sharks worthwhile and keeps us fishing for the foreseeable future.
We're on. Gary, I need you to clear some lines for me, buddy. I'm not feeling like it is. I think it's a shark. He hit like a cobia. He went on a hell of a run. But it feels kind of sharky. He's digging. Cobia generally come up to the surface. My guess is shark. Shark. You can always tell the fishing picks up as the boat gets nastier. Supposed to make it to a 10 count. This is really hard. I don't know. It feels like 25. I think I'm gonna hook. All right, he's hooked, but I don't think he's big. This one might be the real deal. He's on the surface, which sharks typically won't come up top. It is a ray. Even worse.
The first ray of the day, and it won't be the last.
We are getting worked over by some pretty good sized stingrays. So all different kinds. Hit him.
The sharks are not willing to be outdone. Too bad the cobia don't feel the same way. It's looking more and more like a one-fish day for Gary and Doug.
So I think we're gonna call it a day. We got our one cobia, so we'll all go home with a little dinner. Gary's gonna go home with $100, and it's time to hit the brewery.
A celebratory beverage is earned after weeding through the sharks and rays to get to a cobia. And as insane as it may sound, just one cobia is definitely worth the time and effort it takes to boat this powerful fish.
Get outdoors, Delmarva.